I got kicked out of my school in my 12th because of alcohol consumption in school. I shout, I scream, but in real life, I'm a very quiet and silent guy.
Are you nervous?
God, what if I'm making videos and one day I stop getting views because I'm not relevant anymore?
So one moment that changed things for you.
My school gave me a black TC. That means I cannot get into any other school.
What's your girlfriend's name?
What? No, that's so
No?
personal. Just sir, can I ask you questions?
Your audience really know the real you. Hi, Amith.
I'm doing great. How are you?
Very good. Thank you very much.
Let's go.
Okay. Why do kids connect with you so much? And what really makes someone next level? We'll find out more with Amith today. Hello everyone. My name is Rajan Mehta. I'm the founder of Fluid Junior and Fluid Luxe. And today we have Amith with us. Everyone knows him that is known for his funny, energetic videos. And we are going to find out more about him, his journey so far, and his vision about Fluid Junior. Hi, Amit.
Hello, Rajan ji.
First of all, very basic question. Are you nervous?
Very much. Very much. I am with the great Rajan ji. It's been a while since we spoke. It's been like this is the first time we're meeting, but we are on calls for a while now, almost half a year. And finally, the time has come where we are in person. And I genuinely didn't think you would be this tall. You are taller than me.
Great. Off camera, what are you really like?
I know most people won't believe me, but I'm super introverted in real life. It's only when I'm on camera and when I'm making videos, I am this whimsical, I shout, I scream, but in real life, I'm a very quiet and silent guy. For so many people, they are like super extroverted and loud. As soon as they're on camera, they go numb.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like talking to camera makes me feel very comfortable. And I think that might be one reason why this works.
And I can vouch for that. Trust me. He's the same what he's saying. All right. Not a kid or good kid growing up.
I was always the naughty kid, but I used to have phases where I just go silent for a while, nowhere. And a lot of people have noticed and they spoke to me about this, and I still do it. There's this sudden phase where I just go numb. And then suddenly, there's a fluctuation of energy.
Mm-hmm. So let's start with your journey. How did it all started for you?
It all started maybe 11 years now, where I started making short films on YouTube. And after the short films, I started doing sketches because short films didn't work. And the sketches also didn't work. I used to do movie reviews. I used to do trailer breakdowns, everything on YouTube, and most of it didn't work. When I went to London, I even started a channel where I used to have a body belt on which I used to put a camera and record Subway videos of just making sandwiches. That also didn't work because I left the job. And finally, this try, which was, if this fails, I decided I was sure I was going to get a job. But suddenly, out of nowhere, this channel worked. Out of all things, food and me being funny worked.
And how are you enjoying it?
It's nice. I'm so grateful that this is happening. I never thought 15-year-old me would actually do this. I always dreamt about it, but actually being able to do it when I walk on a street or in a mall, when people recognize me, that makes me feel overwhelmed because in real life I'm an introvert. But deep down, I'm just very happy that this is happening.
Nice. So did you always plan this?
Becoming a YouTuber,
Yeah.
I was sure I was going to do something with camera. I was into visual storytelling. I was sure about it. Though, am I going to make a movie or a TV show, or am I going to be on YouTube, create content? That always, keeps changing because the industry is such. There's new thing every year. Today it's YouTube, tomorrow it's Instagram, day after tomorrow it's something else totally different. But I want to be there where people are willing to watch, and I just want to be a good visual storyteller.
All right. London or India? What do you like the most?
It's controversial. I don't want to get into controversy. Uh, I feel like London had its charm, and I stayed there for 3 years. And I think I'm done with London. I think I just have to move on from that. And honestly, I love India. I want India to be my base. but I want to travel all over the world, make videos, tell stories from, everywhere, but always come back to India because India is my base. Jai Hind.
Nice answer. So, one moment that changed things for you.
One moment that changed things for me. I know most people don't know about this, and it's a bit like this is one of the saddest things that happened to me in life, which was I got kicked out of my school
Yeah.
in my 12th. And when this happened, the world, I was down on my knees, everything was going wrong, and I got kicked out because of alcohol consumption in school.
Oh, that's something in use for everyone, actually. Eh?
Yeah. And since then, like that incident changed my life because after that, I don't think I'm the same person again. Because something like that happens to a teenager, we think there's no coming back from this because it just shatters you. My school gave me a black TC. That means I cannot get into any other school. So I had to do my schooling from my house. And I finished my 11th and 12th in like 6 months because I stayed home. And that taught me a lot in life, saying, everybody restarts somewhere, somehow in their life. And I'm glad that happened to me early on. For a lot of people, it happens in their late 20s or late 30s. That happened to me in my, late teens. And I'm glad that happened.
Are you still habitual of a lot of alcohol now or stop?
Only no. And that I'm not an alcoholic. Like it was somebody's party, somebody sneaked in some alcohol and we had it for a day. And that was a big punishment because like I'm not even an abuser or something like that. It just happened and it's gonna stick for the rest of my life. That's that.
Did you ever doubt yourself?
Always. There's this self doubt that is in me 24/7. As a creator, as a YouTuber, every day is the world's coming down. The world's like going to end for me. And I have to think about everything that I'm doing. I'm self doubting throughout. But you just have to go through it. You have to believe like, okay, fine, this phase will pass and I'll move on to something better after this.
All right. So let's start with next level. What is exactly next level for you?
The next level phase, as soon as I started getting a bit of traction on YouTube, I wanted to have a catchphrase because catchphrase is something that people connect to. Like Rajnikant has a catchphrase, Shah Rukh Khan has a catchphrase, all of our favorite characters and superheroes in the back, they all have their catchphrases. So I wanted to have one for myself and I started asking my friends, what is that one word or what is that one phrase I keep repeating in real life? And they said, it's next level. And that's how I, you know, started using it in all of my videos and audience started to connect with.
So, what is the shortcut of confidence for you?
Just do it and then figure out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, your channel is more about the kids, right?
Yeah.
And you relate with kids, and kids relate with you too much, right? And they always adore you. So, in your opinion, one thing which kids overthink too much today.
I feel like kids today are like, most of them are on their phones all the time. And real life interaction has gone down a lot. I see this with my sisters, cousin sisters, they're still going to school. I see with my friends' brothers who are still young and going to school. Most of them are just sticking to phones and computers and they're lacking real life interactions. And that I think is killing their confidence a lot more than it's supposed to. So I will say kids lack real life experiences and exposure, going out, playing with friends, maybe talking to the shop wala instead of just ordering through Swiggy all the time.
Right.
So just go out, talk to people, figure things out. You'll learn a lot more talking to people outside in your world, than what you'll see on Instagram and YouTube. And this is coming from a content creator.
And how was your childhood war?
I was in a residential school almost all my school life. I went into a boarding school in 5th standard and I got out in 12th when I got kicked out. So most of my life was just boarding where I used to be with my same friends 24/7. They are my family, they are my friends, they are everything. And we used to be locked up in this campus throughout, which I hated very much. I just love being this explorer, free bird where I can go wherever I want. And as an adult, I am making sure it stays that way. So that's why I chose YouTube as a career where I'm free. I can do whatever I want whenever I want.
So, in your videos, we see very simple version of yours. Sometime in short, basic,
Yes.
without makeup.
Yes.
Is it Was it on purpose, or are you really like this only?
I am really like this in real life,
Yeah.
but I make sure my videos, I'm intentionally like this. When I'm wearing shorts, a t-shirt, maybe I'm like sleepless, maybe I'm just out of bed. So it looks way more natural, like I'm in the house. It looks very raw, and that people will connect and relate. If I'm using a DSLR with like a suit, boot, and cooking in the kitchen, I don't think it's going to suit me for the content I make. So I try to keep it as raw and as real possible.
So we see the most favorite character in your stories,
Yes.
Pikachu.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
You hit too much, and there's a lot of bond between two of you.
Yes.
What exactly is the story behind that?
I made a video about this where actually won that Pikachu at a fair. It's called Winter Wonderland in London.
Yeah.
Where I throw a ball into a box, and even if one of it gets in, I win a plushie toy. And they had all sorts of Pokemon. I choose Pikachu there, and it just came into the house like it's not that special. It's just there. I won it, so I won it from my partner, and suddenly I started realizing it's just sitting in the background doing nothing. So what if I do something with it? I started hitting it just in like 1 or 2 videos for the sake of it. People loved it, and now it's a thing in all of my videos. I remove all of my anger and frustration on Pikachu, and Pikachu likes it, by the way.
And kids love them at all.
Yes, yeah, the Pikachu.
Yeah, nice. So you said about your partner. How's your love life is?
It's going fine. We are in that phase where things have calmed down. They're a bit more slow for us. We are trying to figure things out in our personal life and professional life together. So, and we're also not in London. We are in India, and things are totally different here. You cannot be with someone unless you're like married in this side of India. So that we're in that phase where it's not just us anymore. We are figuring out our personal life and our social life as well, where we are living, our families. Like what's going to happen, it's all up for a toss, but we're figuring it out.
Interesting. Okay, let's talk about Flute Junior now.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So, what part of the brand do you connect the most?
Fluid as a brand, I love it very much because the way you explained it is what I fell in love with. So I'll start asking questions about Fluid Junior to you now.
Okay.
What is the one thing that made you start Fluid? Like, if there's one thing that motivated you, inspired you, what is it?
Well, Fluid, I mean, I'm into industry for more than 2 decades now, and I've been making watches long back. I mean, in fact, I started my career with watch industry only. If you say, I love watches, and when you love one category and then you want to take best out of it. So Fluid Lux and Fluid Junior is very close to our heart. And I also love kids. I have 2 kids, and I've been making kids merchandise again almost more than 10 years old now. So Fluid Junior is something I really want to get the most trendiest product, be it eyewear. You can see the packing there. It's a nice packing, Fluid Junior packing also. I'll open this packing for our audience also. This is basically not a car cover. Basically, it's a sunglass cover. And you can find a sunglass for the kids. And as I was saying, that you can actually see. And it's again next level color guide for as well.
It comes with a tag as well, the packaging and the glass, everything looks so good. As a kid, I would love to wear this.
See, we got Amith's picture also on the card as well. And these are the watches. So you can find lot of products of watches and eyewear, and we are glad that we are in good association with Amith, and kids are enjoying it, and we have lot of plan to bring good collection for the kids all over India.
And what I love about the packaging here is the vacuum. I always I always loved Apple products for how they're packed and how they're presented. And every time you open the Apple box, you hear that vacuum come out. It's so satisfying. And that is happening here as well. It's so good. You have to experience this, and you can only do it by getting one. So get one for yourself.
In your eyes, who is this collection for?
This collection is properly for the kid in me. This collection is properly, for the influencer or the creator I look up as a kid in school. The YouTuber I watch, this is for them.
Yeah.
So if I was in school, and I always used to cook as a kid, and I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos of other YouTubers cooking. And if any of that YouTuber launches a product like this,
Yeah.
I would love to buy one. I'd be super pumped. And I am absolutely glad this is happening because I would do it.
By the way, this collection is inspired about his taste, and his involvement was there since beginning. And you can see the color combination, everything has been inspired by Amit. What is the most favorite product of yours out of all?
I think it's going to be the watch.
Yeah.
For everything, the box, the packaging, the clock, the way it's presented, the way it looks on my hand, everything combined, I feel like the watch is my favorite. But now that you have given me these glasses, I think I might have a different answer soon.
Okay.
Because these glasses too, like, they look so cool.
So is this collection is more fun or more functional for you?
I'll say a bit of both, but if you ask me which way the percentage tends to be more, I'll say it's 60 to 65% towards the fun side, and the rest is the functional side of things.
Hmm. So if I ask a very honest question from you, and you have to answer honestly as well,
Yeah.
what made you to say yes to the collaboration?
For almost a year before I said yes to the collaboration, I was constantly thinking of something that I could offer, some value I could offer to my audience. And now I knew my audience are mostly school going kids.
Yeah.
So I was like, what should I sell? If it's a food, I didn't want it to be a junk. Or if it's like something, I didn't want something that is very harmful, but I wanted something that is super useful to them.
Yeah.
And as soon as you pitched glasses and watches, I thought this is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
This is super, super accurately perfect, exactly what I wanted to do. And that immediately made me say yes.
So how is your experience working with us so far?
It's beautiful. It's going great. Now that you're in Hyderabad, I feel like it's much, it's happening in real life now. It's not just on calls, and that is making me feel great. I hope I go to Delhi as well because he's from Delhi.
You're looking forward to have you in Delhi soon.
Yeah, I would love to visit where the watches come and how the packaging, everything is.
For sure. And whenever Amit comes to Delhi, we'll give you complete tour that how the watches and eyewears are made for our audience. So what stood out to you in this process?
The entire process is just how open you were to new ideas and how, like, I know nothing about watches. I know nothing about glasses. This is the first time I'm actually figuring out, oh, this is how it's done. Oh, this is how the product is actually manufactured and packaged and everything. All the way through, you were there and you were telling me, okay, this is going to work. Let's try this. Let's try that. The most of the brainstorming is coming from your side. And I think that is making up for all the cluelessness that I am experiencing or feeling.
Yeah. So what do you expect from us going forward?
I would love to, make products as collectibles where not only are my subscribers buying these to wear, but they're also collecting them because I hope these products have, what do you call, uh, I forgot the word. You have a product and that makes you feel great. You feel happy.
Okay.
I want this product to have an emotional connection with my audience.
All right.
And I hope that comes, and I hope we make such products where people want it. Even if they're not wearing it, they're keeping it in their shelves to show I have it. And I think that is what I'm expecting or hoping happens down the line.
So what surprised you during this journey?
I don't know. Almost all of it, how quickly things turned out when, like, I think the first time we spoke was in September 2025. And when we were speaking, I felt like things were slow. And now that I look back, it's been like 6 months. This is actually not very slow. Things are happening quickly.
Well, that's organic time it takes to do it to collection.
And I think how patient we were from either of the side of thinking, okay, we'll get this through. It's a slow start, but we'll make it. We'll go there. I think that is what surprised me because most of the people I collaborated or worked with, for them, things were, okay, jaldi karo, and things are not happening. Let's depart. But I feel like this is something you do for a bit more long and results will come. Slowly they do, but they will.
Like you just mentioned, so do you see this collaboration as a long-term collaboration for you?
Yes, obviously. I feel like there's so much story to build here.
And how's your audience liking it so far?
I think my audience, there's a bit more time for them where I don't think I shared enough about all of this, and I don't think I made enough videos where these products were a part of that because I didn't make a lot of long videos. In shorts, I can just mention the product and we're done. But I feel like in long form, like this video, there's a bit more story to build.
Yeah.
There's a bit more mentioning, there's a bit more exposure that's happening. And through that, I feel like they'll have a bit more information to react and do things. And I hope that happens.
Right. So, what would you love to build next together?
I would love to. Oh, there's so many things. And because you are Mr. Rajanji and you have access to so much, I feel like I'm spoiled. I have so many things going on in my hair. But I think the next thing would be something that excites you and me together.
Yes.
And somehow it also overlaps with my subscribers' excitement. I think that will be something. We'll take a bit more time to decide what sells.
Okay.
But I know I have something and it's the toilet cup.
Toilet cup. Looking forward for sure. Soon.
There's so much story and so much mentioning we built for the toilet cup. I feel like once we have it and we do good amount of videos about it, I think it'll sell like cupcakes.
Trust me, we are working very seriously on the toilet cup and soon we'll launch it with Fluid Junior.
Let's go. Can't wait. They are super excited.
Right. Easy question.
Yeah.
Cool or rich?
Cool or rich? She asked me if you're rich, you're already cool. Yeah, so rich. I don't know.
All right.
Yes.
Style or comfort?
70% comfort, 30% style.
Leader or rebel?
Always rebel. Always. I've always been a rebel.
Okay. Attention or respect?
Respect. I feel like, attention can cost you a lot now that I know how things are going. But respect is something you earn. So it comes with time and it's hard earned. It feels great when you respect it.
Rule breaker or trendsetter?
I don't know. When you break a rule and it catches on, then it becomes a trend.
Okay.
So I'll say rule breaker, and if it's good enough, you become a trendsetter.
One word. Next level.
Heart, my heart.
All right. So, one habit kids should start today.
Post a video every single day. Once I have good amount of team, once I have an editor, I will post literally anything possible for every single day.
And one habit kids should stop today.
One habit I stopped today, waking up late. I wake up very late.
And for your audience, kids' audience, one habit they should start today.
I don't know. Keep watching my videos every single day on repeat.
All right. And one habit they should stop.
One habit they should stop. Not learning outside school, thinking learning only happens in school.
Yeah.
I think they need to start learning after they leave school because that's where real learning happens. You leave school, you get into the real world, figure things out.
Do you ever feel pressure to always look happy on camera?
Yes, there's always, I'll say not pressure, but show energy. I got my audience used to my videos where most of the times I'm just super energetic. And with time, it gets harder to be that energetic because down the line, you also want to be just you, where you're not like warming up to be like, doing all that. Just, oh, I have to cook something. Let me go nicely cook and come back.
Do you really finish your food what you make on the camera?
That I will not disclose. It's a very classified information.
Yeah. All right. So, what's something you pretend to be okay with, but you're not?
Constantly pumping out content. As a creator, you are expected to constantly pump out content. And if you don't, you won't be relevant, is a fear most creators have. But now that I think about it, why am I pumping content every single day when I can just push 1 or 2 videos a month, but make them bangers?
Okay. So, if your audience really wants to know that how much time does it take from you to make one video?
Oh, that is a lot of time. You think as a creator, you get big, and with time, you think the time for you to produce a single video goes down. But the opposite happens.
Yeah.
You are constantly trying to add little details with every single video. And these little details over time make you spend a lot more time than necessary. So one single shot used to take a day, shoot and edit done.
Yeah.
Now I shoot today, I edit tomorrow, day after tomorrow I watch it again and see if everything's all right, and then I post. So a single shot is taking me 3 days, and a long video, let's say 1 minute, will take me a day to edit. So if it's a 10-minute video, it'll take me 10 days.
Do you read all the comments you get from the audience?
Yes, always. I'm always constantly reading comments. Maybe sometimes I miss when I post a video, I get a lot of comments. Maybe then I miss a few, but I'm constantly going through my comments. I'm seeing how my audience is reacting to my videos. I'm seeing what they're catching on to. if they catch on to me hitting Pikachu, I know they love it. So I'll try to do it more.
And you frequently get annoyed with the messages you get, sometimes trolling messages, something like that?
Yes, I mean that part happens regardless. Like even in real life, no matter what you do, you'll always have haters. You'll have somebody, talk shit about you. That's part of life. And online, it happens, but the entire world can also see it.
Right.
So that is something that you get used to. There's 95% of the comments that I get are all positive, and the 5% are negative, and it's going to be there regardless of what I do.
I understand.
I cure 100 people's blindness, they'll ask whatever the other people that needs curing. So there's always negative.
So if I ask you that, do you think your audience really know the real you?
Um, I think my audience know me more than what some of my closest family or friends know me. Because on camera, I'm more me compared to what I am in real life.
So what is the biggest insecurity for you?
Um, I don't know, being irrelevant, that one thing I am always afraid of. What if I'm making videos and one day I stop getting views because I'm not relevant anymore?
So in the same contest, have you ever felt like that you don't deserve this success?
It depends. Sometimes I feel like I worked hard and earned it because it took me almost 10 years.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like maybe I got it all very easy. Maybe it's just one time luck fluke thing. But, my mind, like any other mind, is conflicted.
So do you really compare yourself with someone in the same space?
I don't compare myself, but I look up to so many people. There's so many YouTubers I look up to. There's so many creators I watch and be like, this is something I would love to do, but much better.
So what scared you the most about your future?
As a kid, I always dreamed and aimed big. I always wanted to be the storyteller, but now if you ask me what I want to be, there's one thing in specific I want. I want to become the world's best storyteller. And I'm a
Storyteller.
best storyteller. And nobody knows how you can measure that or calculate it. Is it the amount of views you get? Is it the amount of tickets you sell? We don't know. But I don't know when it's going to happen and how. But I want to be the best storyteller in the world.
How soon can we expect that?
It might take 2 years, it might take 10 years, it might happen tomorrow with this podcast. We don't know. We'll see.
All right. So have you ever taken decision just for money?
Yeah, obviously. So many times. Maybe a few collaborations or brand collabs that I did just for money. But, as a creator, you have to earn and you have to make money. So, but as long as it's not harming my subscribers or it's not throwing them off, I don't mind. I hope they understand because in the end, everybody needs to make a living.
Nice answers. So tell me one thing. What would you do if views suddenly drop?
Which is happening right now, by the way. My views have dropped suddenly because I'm trying so many new things.
Are you prepared for irrelevance then?
Yes, yes, very much. Like I said, everybody is supposed to restart their life during their career whenever, once, twice, thrice, but they will. So once I feel like I'm getting irrelevant or once I feel like things are not working out, I will have to restart and I will have to reinvent myself because as a creator, you have to do it. It's part of your journey.
So about your content, what if a kid copies something
Uh-huh.
wrong from your content?
Oh, well, I try not to do anything wrong in my videos. The most I can do is try, r- weird food collab, something like adding chips to ice cream.
Yeah.
That is the most wrong. I also swear a lot in my videos, but it's okay. I don't think I'm not doing that harmful thing in my video where a kid goes on to do it and gets into trouble.
So are you always mindful of your influence or do you just go with the flow?
Always go with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. No matter how hard you try, you will always fuck things up. You will always go wrong. But that shouldn't stop you from doing what you want to do.
So have you ever posted something and later regretted?
Oh, so many. So there's so many videos on my channel that I posted and I started getting a lot of negative comments and I feel like in the long run, it's going to hurt me. So I took down a lot of videos. And because I took them down, I guess they will never know which videos they are.
Do you think that fun sometimes overshadows the real value?
I think the opposite. I think fun makes the thing that you're doing bit more doable, bit more livable, bit more interesting. fun, no matter what it is, even if it's education, even if it's going to your school, walking with your friends, having a fun in those sorts of things, little things in life, just makes it more interesting and makes it more livable and anticipatory.
Nice. Let's ask some bold questions right now.
Sure.
Nice. Be liked by everyone or be the real and risk criticism.
Be real and risk criticism, because when I started making my videos, I was hated, but with time people caught on and they're like, this guy, I don't think I saw someone like this anywhere, so let's follow his story. That's how things happened.
All right. Play safe or take risk with and fail publicity.
Always take risk and fail. I would die on that hill. I never want to play a safe game.
Lead or be liked.
Lead.
Comfort zone or constant pressure.
This is tough. This is tough. I always prefer comfort, because I feel like people have associated struggle with being good here, but that's not always true. You have to live a comfortable life. You have to live a life that you enjoy while also pushing yourself. Constantly suffering and not thinking about getting better or making more money or doing better for yourself, I don't think that is a right way to live. Always try to aim for comfort and work hard for it, is what I believe.
Okay. Let's ask some personal questions now.
Sure. I ask you questions, because I want to ask you more questions.
Okay.
And be natural and candid.
All right.
I don't have to. There's no pressure.
Okay. Fine.
Now that we are live and Fluid is collaborating with me, and now we are Fluid Junior, there's so many things set in motion. Where do you think Fluid Junior will be in a year?
Fluid Junior is already being accepted by a lot of kids all over India. So we have got real good response on Myntra, on First Cry, on Flipkart, and Amazon. Thanks to all of you, and that made us to decide the new designs. And we are really working hard to give something new to our audience. So if you ask me, after 1 year down the line, so I think we'll be maybe in the top 5 brands of India
For kids.
for the kids. Yeah.
Nice. I hope that happens. I hope every kid would love to have a Fluid Junior product that they are proud of, and we are offering some amount of value that is making them want this, and little happiness in their face as soon as they see our product is what I imagine in a year. And hopefully we get to do this. Every aspect of it, I think, is something that we are striving to make better. Let it be the packaging, let it be the product, how it's looking. We're getting there.
Look, kids are special. Nowadays, most of parents have either 1 or 2 kids. They're like prince
Yeah.
and the princess.
Yeah.
So every parents want to greet them with the best of their resources. And we try to live up the expectations also.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
And if the kid is putting a smile on his face looking at our product, I don't mind. I don't think the parents would mind.
Sure. Definitely.
Nice. And now that all of these are set, are we planning to go global or more India?
No, India is a big audience. We'll be a big market now. So we really want to set our foot first in India.
Okay.
And then we'll punk off of the global market.
Nice. I would love to do a giveaway where, if somebody buys our Next Level Bro product or Fluid Junior product and, has a good amount of order value, or maybe is a loyal customer to us, maybe we can offer them something like a giveaway. I always wanted to do a trip with, one of my subscribers and their family, where we go out, shoot a really nice video. And I hope that happens down the line. So
we are always there to support.
Yeah.
And wherever you will go, our camera will follow as well.
Definitely. But something I would love to do. So if you want that to happen, get one of these.
All of you.
Yeah. And we are also aiming for new sorts of specs, where we discuss this specs for kids, but these specs are super strong. They are unbreakable. You can play football with it. Even if a ball smashes one of my subscribers face, the specs stay on.
Yes.
Strong.
These are unbreakable and anti-drop power glasses.
Yes. Nothing's happening. Are you using the same specs, or is it
No, this is different. It's only for the kids because the kids' skull is comparatively very sensitive.
Okay.
So the material is used is very friendly on the kids' face. It's not made for adults yet. It's only for the kids.
Yeah, we're planning to go kids first.
Yes.
Nice, nice. Apart from the watches and specs and glasses, we are also planning to do one of these products, which is a table clock.
Yes.
And
It's basically color change. So
okay,
the same piece, let's show this first.
okay,
The same piece, all of the color will change, be it yellow, be it blue, be it white, be it green, all of the color with the same piece. If I can open for you, it's the same piece, but the color will change with the press of a button. So about the collaboration, if you have mentioned, so what if this collection doesn't work, then what?
like I said, I would die on the hill that says, try something new, try something risky.
Yeah.
You fail, you move on, but you come back stronger. You come
Mm.
back with something better.
So what made you to trust us without knowing the outcome?
One thing I would love to thank, or one person, is your son. I think both of your sons, one being my fan, the other super. The elder one is Kuber. He is the person I went to Dubai and met at an AS internship, and we got close.
Yeah.
And right then he mentioned about you, saying, "Yo, my dad makes watches and is planning to collab with influencers and creators and launch their products." I was like, I would be interested in doing so. And a month later, we were on a call.
Tell you one thing. Would you openly call out if you're not happy with the product?
Yes, I would. I would definitely. This is made for kids, and this is made for my subscribers.
Yeah.
I will not know if I'm happy with the product unless they are happy with the product. Because the glasses and specs, I can never wear them because they're super small. But if I show this to one of my kids, one of my subscribers, and they love it, I think we have succeeded. I think we've done our part.
I would like to add here that we have got a dedicated team, and trust me, we read all the comments coming from either channel, be it e-commerce channel or from Instagram or your YouTube channel about the post. We read everything. If there is any feedback, any comment about the product, feel free to share, and we'll always make sure that we are there for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you expectation from us realistic or aggressive?
I would say realism, because I don't even know what aggressive means here. What do you mean by aggressive?
I mean, it's about the number follow-up,
Oh,
raising the numbers.
Oh, okay. I think being real is good, because we cannot force a product down, people. If they like it and if they love it,
Yeah.
I feel like it catches on and we take that wave and we ride it.
Nice. So let's talk about some personal questions about Amit. Everybody is curious about it.
Oh,
Very basic.
yes.
What's your girlfriend's name?
What? No, that's so
No?
personal. I mean, I can mention the first name, but I cannot mention the full name, which is,
Right.
it's not even the first name, it's her pet name. It's Cheeni, the Cheeni, which is also
Yeah.
the meaning for sugar.
And since how long you guys are dating now?
3 years now. We met in London, and things are going good.
Any plan for marriage?
It's too early. I personally believe so many things are left to be done in my professional life, and so many things need sorting out. And marriage is a bit too quick for us right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say there's a bit more time. I knew you were, super resourceful person, but I didn't know you had contacts to so many celebrities.
Well, thanks to my journey, I've been working very closely with Myntra. So with Myntra, I'm lucky to work with them for their celebrity-led brand. For example, we are working with Wrong with this Virat Kohli's brand. And then HRX also. Then we are working with their private label brand called Dressberry,
Nice.
Roadster, Master and Harbour, Cook and Key, Killer, Provoke.
Yeah.
So
And I think you recently won an award by Myntra.
yes, so I was awarded as one of the best seller for the watch category.
Nice.
So yeah, thanks to Myntra and thanks to the team behind us.
Nice, nice.
Right.
But I think I am the first creator you collab with, or celebrity you collaborate. I don't call myself celebrity, so.
Right. Yes. So Amith is the first one to whom we have collaborated. As you have rightly mentioned, we started this idea about Fluid back in August 2025. And then our team decided that how about if we bring some celebrity and some influencers together and we make one collection in their respective names, and the audience will have mix of all kind of celebrities target audience. So Amit is the first one, and since he is largely accepted by the kids, so we have Fluid Junior with Amit, and Fluid Lux. We have a couple of celebrity who have signed up, and there are few more who are in discussion mode as of now.
Nice, nice. I'm super grateful. I'm super thankful. And I'll do all my best to make sure me being your first collaboration, I'll try to live up to it and I'll try to do my best. I hope this thing works.
For sure. And we are equally excited. And I'm sure that we will be able to satisfy the expectation from your customers also and audience also.
I just want to build a brand. I just want to build a brand story. I just want to provide value. And I feel like if my audience, they know they're getting value,
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll get their hands onto these. And I'll do my best with every single video that I'm doing. I'll try to integrate, I'll try to make better stories so that this comes to all my subscribers and this goes on to be a part of their household.
Well, we are also trying our level best to reach this. So, Amit, if you have to choose one watch out of all, which will be your most favorite watch?
I don't have to watch, see all of them. Oh, I didn't know this one was there. This is very new. This looks really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know my watches very well.
I didn't know there was a digital watch.
It's a very new one.
Okay. So this is also a new one.
Yeah.
I'm seeing this for the first time. We'll do a nice product close-up shot again.
So yes, we'll have a product shot for all the audience. So if you want, I can open this watch for you. Like this.
Let's see. I think I'll go with the one. I'll go with the digital one.
Yeah.
I like it very much. I know this will make kids a bit lazy on how to read time, but this will get the job done. Can a kid go to swim wearing this one?
Yes. So not the swim one, not this one particular one.
Okay.
But while washing the hands, it's a 3 ATM waterproof. You
Okay.
cannot deeply dive into the in the pool, but basic swim, basic hand wash.
No,
good
they
enough.
can do. Okay. And they can obviously play a lot of sports. And I tried to break it. I couldn't. That means it's really good.
Quality is nice.
What if we try to do a video where, I put all of the watches there and I try to break all of them in slow motion, but I fail?
With sunglasses, you can do. With
Maybe-
eyewear.
Yeah.
Eyewear you can do because we have got one eyewear that's called unbreakable power glasses.
Yeah. Are these the same ones?
No, this is not the one. It's only for the kids, as I said.
Okay.
Purely for the kids. It's purely unbreakable because there's a research done by somebody saying that in today's age, below 10 years age, out of every 10 kids, 4 of them wear power glasses. Almost 40% of the new generation.
Yeah.
It's scary, but we are trying to bring solution to that, where the parents' biggest worry, especially for the toddlers and 5 years, 6 years old boys and girls, that their power glasses drops off and they lose. What about this? So we have made one product, unbreakable, and it fits your skull quite well, and a lot of designs to choose from.
Yeah.
Soon you'll find out with Amith.
Definitely. The scary part is kids are going to need glasses. The scarier part is them not wearing it.
Yeah.
And they wear it, they lose, they're not comfortable, they're not right. But our fluid watches, our fluid specs, we make sure they're perfect for the kids throughout, like wearing them for long periods of time. They can play football, they can sleep with them. We suggest not, but they can.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many exciting things coming. I am feeling overwhelmed with the amount of exciting things that are happening right now. I'm trying to do so many, but I'm sure this is one of them that has like super amount of potential. There's a lot of storytelling potential. And down the line, I think this will turn out to be something next level for me, for Rajanji, and for you as my subscribers.
So how about if your subscriber wants to meet you in person, to see the watches, and to meet you also in person? Can we do something like that?
We can do something. I've been dying to do this, where we can do a fan meet, where I want to do a live show, and for the tickets to that show, yeah, there's no ticket. You buy a next level watch, and that will be granted as a ticket. and you can be a part of our community by having a watch. And you can also attend these events or an event. You'll be led through if you have a next level watch.
And along with that, you will get one autographed diary signed by Amith with every purchase.
Yes.
That's a complimentary thing. Trust me, you can actually smell chocolate from this.
Yes, it actually smells like chocolate. And we have one in the house. I left it open and it still smells like chocolate
And it will last.
for a long period of time.
Yes.
It's really nice. I like it.
Well, thank you very much, Amith. It was lovely meeting you and your audience. And I hope that we will live by your expectations and we'll make Fluid Junior and Fluid Lux next level brand soon.
Likewise, everything that you said, but from my side. And can't wait. So many good things are coming. So many exciting things are coming. And I hope you guys stay for all of that and be through with us during this journey. Super excited and super pumped. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much. Thank you very much.
Let's do this.